YouTube, man? It is your boy Solid back with another reaction, baby. And today we got NBA Legends explain why Chris Mullin was the GOAT. Now, Chris Mullin is hands down one of the best shooters of all time. I don't know about the GOAT. I think defensively wise, he could have did a whole lot better. But it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and check this video out, man. But if this is your first time seeing your boy Solid on your screen, man, do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on so you never miss another Solid upload, baby. But let's go ahead and get into this one and get active, man. See what's going on. Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at a player that unfortunately kind of I don't want to say got forgotten, but doesn't get the love that he actually deserves. I want to take a look at NBA legends.
But let's be honest, the whole Run DMC really doesn't get the love that they deserve. Like, Run DMC was different. Oh, is it DMC? I think I'm right, yeah. I think it is Run DMC. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
Chris Mullin. Yeah, the great player of the Indiana Pacers and, of course, the Golden State Warriors. Run TMC. But
Run TMC. Okay, I knew I was somewhere wrong.
Believe me, it was so hard to find clips. It seems like nobody's talking about this guy. I don't get it. Anyway, but before we start with this episode, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, you guys, let's do it.
All right, there we go.
Now, one of the first players that I want to take a look at is Magic Johnson, talking about Chris Mullin and, of course, some other legends. Let's take a look.
When God made a basketball player, he just carved Chris Mullin out and just said, this is a player.
In 1981,
St. John's,
it was time
man.
for Mullin to choose a college. He decided to stay in the neighborhood as he led a once-storied St. John's program back to prominence.
When he signed to go to St. John's, it took him from a great local story to all of a sudden in position to be a national champ.
Mullin again makes it look easy. You've got to guard Chris Mullin.
And it was at St. John's that Mullin's work ethic became legend.
Let me tell you about being a gym rat. 10 o'clock at night, we used to see him here. But this was his laboratory. This was his life.
Went to the Hasek Arena, and Chris and there were about 5 or 6 of us were playing basketball. We go outside, and it's a huge snowstorm. I came back 3 days later. He was still there. He just stayed in the gym the whole time.
Mullin was a 3-time All-American, and
He
in
just stayed in the
1985,
gym.
He was named College Player of the Year while leading St. John's to the Final Four. All the while capturing the hearts of New York City.
He developed into a great all-around player. See, that's the thing. He played the whole game. The good ones do things for themselves. The great ones do things for others. And he made everybody around him better.
To watch the university light up, to watch the city light up, to watch the Empire State Building colored in red and white because of Chris Mullin. They didn't just embrace him as a basketball player, but they embraced him as one of their own.
And the next player's opinion that we're going to take a look at is from Calbert Cheney. If you don't know this guy, he played for the Washington Bullets. Yeah, Washington Bullets. Not Wizards, Bullets. Back in the days. And yeah, he talks obviously about how great Chris Mullin was. Let's take a look.
Right away gets to Mullin. 3-point country. He dribbles.
Oh yeah, that pull up.
From 21 and hits another one. Mullin, the greatest outside shooting exhibition I've seen in years. Maybe.
Bro, and that's what I feel like a lot of people don't talk about is how Chris Mullin could shoot, bro. Like, he shoot out the gym. Like, I know we talk about the greats, like the people who put up the numbers for the 3 balls, 6,000 made threes or whatever the case. I forgot what the record is right now with Stephen Curry. We talk about that, but we talking about a consistent maker who probably, I want to probably say Chris Mullin is probably top 2 on percentage wise when it comes to just shooting the 3 ball, because he took the right shot at any given time. Like, it wasn't just the simple shots or, oh man, I got a little bit of space. It was like, nah, I have tons of space. That's why I took the shot. That's what Chris Mullin did very well, was created the illusion that he just couldn't miss because he took so few of great shots because he knew how much he needed. You know, like, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. The way Chris Mullin played the game is how I feel the game needs to be played, just personally. But it is what it is.
He dribbles, he stops, he shoots over Magic from 21.
Form is perfect.
Mullin, the greatest outside shooting exhibition I've seen in years, maybe ever. Maybe ever.
Chris is extremely deserving of the Hall of Fame. I remember when I watched him at St. John's, back when the Big East Leagues played at Cap Center and everything, and Madison Square Garden. I used to tune in and watch him all the time. I used to St. John's at that time was one of my favorite teams in
pull
basketball,
up.
college basketball. And for him to get the Hall of Fame honor, that'd be perfect for him.
Well, we're talking Chris Mullin here. Probably the single reason I went to St. John's University, and you know, I remember back, we both got to play for the legendary coach Lou Cornacecca, who always used to bring Chris up in his stories about how Chris would never shoot the ball in practice. You know, he always was looking to make guys better, make his teammates better in practice. He'd come back late at night, 11 o'clock or midnight, to get his shooting done. And this was being done at the college age. You know,
He said. So what I'm hearing is Chris show up to practice and say, "Yo, look, man, I'm not even gonna shoot today. Y'all need to get better, man. Y'all need to shoot the ball more than me. I'll come back tonight. Y'all not gonna work like I work. I work a little harder than y'all. So let's get y'all's practice in now. I can come back and get mine later. I'm gonna get mine later, bro. I'm gonna get my buckets later. It's okay. Y'all work on y'all today."
Done. This was being done at the college age. You know what I mean? So it was. It's a tribute to him and his work ethic. It's a wonderful time for Chris and for St. John's University and for the Warriors organization. And, you know, our hats are off to you, Chris, and congratulations.
And the next clip that I found is with Klay Thompson. So also the new school players, at least some, remember Chris Mullin and have some appreciation for him. Let's take a look.
I'm still in awe, of how he prepares.
So are we expecting 3 dribbles now from you?
At least 3. Maybe tween, behind the back. Nah, you're going to see some stuff
Keep
next
note
year.
of that, Pete.
Then Steve will be like, move the ball. It's not in the game.
Keep note, Clay shuffle now. We got a little Clay shuffle now.
Then Chris Mullin will text me like, "Clay, here's a stat for you. The less you dribble, the more effective you are." I'm like, "Come on, Mully, I got more than that." And he was like, No. I was the same way.
Yeah.
And I was getting 40 on the Showtime Lakers in the playoffs. So I'm like,
hey.
All right, Mully.
Hey, and that's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about? Like, he's like, "Nah, bro, you don't need to do all of the fancy stuff. I'm a shooter. I shoot. I don't need 5 dribbles. I need 1. I don't need 10 steps. I need 2. 1, 2. That's it. And I'm going to pull up and that's it. I'm a gladiator." That's what it is. And it's perfect to see just how Chris Mullin's game transfers over. And you can still see it today in Klay Thompson's game. Like, it's less dribbling and he's still making buckets off of it. So it's crazy to see that can happen like that.
Look, Chris Mullin was holding his own.
Okay.
Paved the way for shooters like me.
Facts.
The Golden State Warriors chose Mullin in the 1985 NBA draft, and by his 3rd season, he had established himself as one of the best players in the game.
What a remarkable play by Mullin.
A lot of guys was frustrated by him because they didn't really know how to guard him.
Mullin through the leg, through McDaniel, through the hoop. They're going wild. Chris Mullin just picked his pocket. Oh,
back to him.
Chris has always been one of my favorites. He's the type of guy that, for the lack of foot speed he had, he was able to make up with his quick hands.
Hey, Larry Bird.
Shooting ability, and he had a knack for getting the ball in the hole. And when you put that combination together, it makes it pretty deadly.
Nearly stolen by Mullin, disrupting things, stolen by Mullin ahead. Less than a second.
Hey, bro, he said, "Hold on. Go back and watch that real quick. Hold on. I got to get the steal. I got to get the steal.
Ball in the hole. And when you put that combination together, it makes
Give me
it
this.
pretty deadly.
Cookies. Give me this. Cookies. Pulley. Anchor. Did you call glass? No, I call game. Come on, Chris Mullin's with the 3.
Mullin would end his 16-year NBA career as a 5-time All-Star, amassing close to 18,000 points. However, the essence of Chris Mullin shouldn't be measured only in numbers, but also in the lives he touched along the way.
Okay.
If I had not met Chris Mullin or played with him, I would not be a professional basketball player. He taught me how to go into the gym and work on your craft. And I'm going to be a guy with tears in my eyes as a way to say to him, thank you, because he made me believe also.
He belongs up there with all the great players.
And that's something I just, before we even get past that, I really want to say that whatever your craft is, man, that's what you need to be doing. Like dead to it. If you love basketball and that's what you do, then why not spend 15, 20 hours a day doing it? I would. You know, like, you got to be dedicated to what you love. And that's just what I'm trying to get younger people to understand. Even with my kids, I try to get them to understand. All right, bro, you say you love basketball. All right, put in 15 hours today. You're not doing nothing anyways. You're going to sit on your phone. Might as well put in 15 hours today. You know, just little stuff like that. Oh, you want to do this? Okay. Put 15 to it. If you can't, and what I try to do is I try to teach my kids, think of the negative sides of stuff before you say that's what you want to be. Okay, you want to be a basketball player. Can you withstand staying in the gym 15 hours a day? Oh, you want to be, you want to be the greatest basketball player. Okay, you might as well add another 5 to it. You might as well spend 20 hours in there. Can you miss parties? Is that more, like, can you miss being with your friends? Is that more something you can do? Because if you can't give up on those things, then you might as well just give up on the dream of becoming a basketball player, because real basketball players, they're going to throw that stuff to the side. They're going to be like, nah, I don't care about none of that. I just want to hoop. I don't care about friendships. I don't care about no parties. I don't care about no this, no that. I want to hoop, bro. Like, I'm bored. I just want to go hoop. I don't even want to be on my phone. I want to hoop. And that's what a lot of players don't do, is they don't think about that aspect of it. But it is what it is, You grow from
I
it.
think he's a consummate player. And I don't think anybody loved the game more than he did.
Well, I'm happy to hear the news that Chris Mullin made the Hall of Fame.
Bro, did everybody who played with Chris Mullin go to the Warriors, or are they all assistant? How many assistant coaches does the Warriors have? I've counted 3 so far.
Very much deserving. Chris was a great basketball player, one of the greatest shooters to ever play the game, and he also just had the ability to score, even though he wasn't very quick.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was just so smart and played with so much savvy. He had the ability to
Bro,
read screens, get the
Dallas,
ball,
bring
drive
back
it to the back.
Dallas, bring back the green, bro. Dallas, bring back the green joints, the Maverick joints. You know which joint I'm talking about. Bring back them joints. Them joints was hard. They were tough.
I really remember about him that very few players could do. He got to the basket almost reacting off what the defense did instead of attacking the defense and putting them on their heels. He'd almost drive the ball to the basket so slow, and when he'd get cut off, he could get back and get to the basket going the other direction. He had just a knack of being able to do that. And, of course, all the things he did in the Big East and playing for the Dream Team, very much deserving for a great guy.
Well, my recollection of Chris Mullin, I was drafted here by the Golden State Warriors, and he was here in 1988. And I never forget going to practice over in Alameda and watching or hearing about this conditioned guy, Chris Mullin, and seeing that he was already in the gym working out. And
That's
I knew
crazy.
then that to be an NBA player, number one, you had to be in great shape, and he was in phenomenal shape. Phenomenal shooter in the NBA, but to have an opportunity that he's going to get for what he's done through his basketball career, and now to be noticed for that work by going into the Hall of Fame is a remarkable moment for he and for his family and for his kids and their kids to come along. That the craft that he's had
Good pop
of
free.
playing basketball, the gift he's had of playing basketball, is going to be locked into a place forever for everyone to follow. A great, remarkable man, family man. And a person, Chris Mullin.
Not the one-handed running floater. Not the one-handed running floater.
Well, man, family man.
Is that the left?
And a person, Chris Mullin. I'm glad I had an opportunity.
Yo, with the left, that's messy, bro. That's just being diabolical. You ain't even got to do that.
To follow,
You ain't even got to do that,
great,
Chris Mullin.
Man, family
with
man,
the left, that's
and
messy.
A person, Chris Mullin. I'm glad I had an opportunity to work here. You allowed me to come here and grow my career as a basketball coach, but also in that gym in Alameda, watching you work and the condition that you were in to play this game that you love.
With players
All right.
like Chris Mullin,
All right, man, we're going to end the video there because I think this is just his end cut, the scene of what's going on. But I'd rather just give y'all mine. Look, man, Chris Mullins is one of those players that you didn't pay attention to, but as you got older, you started noticing that's why they were better than most. Like right now, a player that I look at and people don't really pay attention or didn't pay attention to, and now that they not in the league, we like, man, why didn't they play more? J.R. Smith. anything is possible. Like, he's one of those players that you didn't notice what he did when he was playing, but now that he's not playing, you're like, yo, J.R. Smith was like that. You know, Ahmad Shumper's another one. You know, Ahmad was like that. Not Ray Allen. God, right there, it's on the tip of my tongue. He played for the Heat. He was the point guard. He was during the LeBron era. Dang, with the Heat. Chamberlain? Is it Chamberlain? I forgot his name. But it's a lot of players like that we just ain't gonna notice until they're no longer playing. Another great player that I'm gonna say people know, but they really don't appreciate what he do. Draymond Green. Draymond Green is probably the sole reason why that Warriors team is so freaking good. But you can't pay attention because you see Steph shooting out the corner, hitting every 3 in the game. You got Clay hitting every 3 in the game. Draymond only scoring like 5 or 6 points a game, 10 points, maybe 18 points a game. I think he averaged 18 points a game. All right, so 18 points a game, 10 rebounds, probably like 7 assists. But we not going to notice how much he did for that team. He did so much just to make sure that Warriors team won. And that's just a crazy benefit. And that's where Chris Mullin comes in. He's one of those players who we just didn't notice how great they were, why they were doing it. Yeah, they were doing the game. We were like, man, they doing some crazy stuff. But once they got out of the game, we were like, yo, man, whatever happened to Chris Mullins, man? Whatever happened to Whoop-De-Woo? Like, that's what it is, man. But, man, if y'all guys did enjoy this video, man, and y'all want to stay up to date on all my reactions, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on so you never miss another solid upload, man. I'll see y'all in this next video, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.